You know they gonna think we crazy, especially with that little skull thing right there.
I actually made this, guys.
I promise we love the Lord.
I made it, and I'm gonna show you guys the cool feature.
What's the cool?
Inside.
What's inside?
Inside.
Oh, I want to see the feature.
Oh, guess what?
Was that the cool feature?
No, I'll show you.
Okay. Oh, I need to pause it.
Yeah.
Oh, stay tuned.
And so we don't have to move anything, and we can put the candles right there.
Okay.
I thought that's a better idea. So, Mom, what did you bring today to the altar?
What did I bring to the altar? I need to make sure it's recorded. I brought Mama Dove. This is my mother. Her nickname was Dove. The Dove Mac. The Dove motherfucking Mac. Yes, and this was in her home. I'm not sure where it was, but...
Think about it. Did you pick it up or did Linda pick it up?
Who's Linda?
My mom's best friend.
But they used to be best friends?
Yeah.
I can't place them.
Okay. I almost stumped you on that.
All right. And my mother, before she passed, she's working on her master's degree. I believe this is her undergrad. I'm not sure. Some Greek letters. But she's working on her master's degree, and this was her bachelor's degree tassel. So this was on my mother's head. So that's the significance. And one of the things I did, I took her hat.
Yeah, you did.
Because she wore it on her head. And then her tassel.
Yep.
So I brought this, and then...
Right.
I brought Yoda. I not noticed until today this Yoda on my dresser.
It's baby.
And so this Baby Yoda. Well, if you want to get technical, its name is not Baby Yoda, though I do not know its name.
Starts with a G, I think.
Grog. I'm just playing.
Grogu.
Grogu?
I think so.
We'll go with Grogu.
Hey Siri.
Well, anyway.
What's Baby Yoda's name?
Colloquially referred to as Baby Yoda, is a
Grogu.
character...
Grogu. Boom. Well, I was just being Grog. Anyway, yeah, so Grogu was sitting on my dresser, and I was like, whose Yoda is that? And Dre was like, mine. I was like, okay. And then I picked it up because Bailey's name is Adoy. And the name origin is when Bailey started coming into her own, she would be in the text messages popping her stuff. And I'd be like, okay, Yoda. Okay, Yoda. And so when Bailey came to me and was like, I think I want to change my name. And I was, I have a good thing with names. So I was like, I always call her Yoda. I was like, what's Yoda backwards? Mm-hmm. And then that's where Adoy came from. So I could still call her Yoda, but now it's between all of us, but it'll just be between us that I'm honoring her every time I say her name and her wisdom. And so, but that ain't even the cool part. I pick up Guru. And what's his name? Guru? Grogu. I pick up Grogu. And I remember when I redid my dresser, I put all my necklaces, because I don't even wear jewelry, but people would give me these different jewelries. The collection started with one of Bailey's school necklaces, I'm sure. Or maybe it started with her waist beads. I'm not sure, but it started with some necklace or somebody
probably
was like...
start there, or unless you had that mentality beforehand.
It started with my dad sold me his gray car. I don't remember his name.
Cisco.
My dad sold me Cisco, and on the thing it had this IJN, in Jesus' name, a little thing hanging, or maybe it was in the car.
Was it like a dog tag or something?
No, that was something different. But it was just a little, in Jesus' name.
I think I seen it though. Like, it seems.
And Drace went to the car wash and sucked my dang thing up.
Dre did?
Yeah.
That's so funny how he ended up being the person to do that.
Yeah. Anyway, but he went back to go. He called and was like,
when was this? When you had the BMW?
Yeah, it was in the BMW. I got to the point in my life where I had a BMW. I don't care how broke down it was. Go me.
Right.
I need to celebrate my accomplishments. Some people will never drive a BMW. I drove one.
You
Repo
drove for
man
a
and
long
all.
time. You drove it a long
Paid it
time
off.
though.
Yeah. until I wrecked it right in time to get
The vehicle
my
for your
SUV.
children.
Because we wouldn't have fit in the BMW. But because I got that little minor accident, you know, it gave me enough money to go put the down payment. And I was making enough money to be able to get the truck big enough for my family.
That's great.
And now that we're here, we can see that. But when I was like, it's a blessing, Dre was like, it ain't no damn blessing. I just paid that car off. I was like, we both needed, we knew you didn't want to give up your Tahoe. And we knew we needed a bigger car
That's
to fit all
like-
these car seats.
That's like this couch getting chewed up by the dog.
Yeah.
We
don't know.
need the changes.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to come. There's other issues.
Alfie's out there getting his ass beat like, I was just doing what I was told.
Right, the Lord sent me.
The Lord sent me.
Because when I was sleeping, I heard them. I was like,
Yeah, it was crazy. You look just like your dad.
He does. I was thinking about that when he was with Kaden in the bed, just like that. They both were just chilling, watching the movie. It was
Yeah.
cute.
But, okay, so let me get to the point before we run
Necklaces.
out of time. Yeah, all these necklaces. It started with In Jesus' Name. I either found it in Cisco or was hanging on the thing, and so I just started a collection of meaningful necklaces that came to me. Bailey, or Adoy, when she was a baby, my friend Aniba made some waist beads for her, so these beads were around her waist. And I don't know how they came out of the storage that we never visit, you know, but I had them hanging on
I broke it. I was at the car wash. Funny enough. Because you're saying that it got sucked up in the...
At the car wash?
Yeah. Funny
Goes
enough,
down
I
at
was
the car
I was
wash.
pulling it down and I snapped one and I brought them all inside because I was cleaning up the truck.
Oh, man, so... But I don't even know how it got out of... You know how I boxed everything
Yeah.
up? Why did I pull these out? I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe you just wanted those.
Yeah, but these were Bailey's waist beads. And the point is that Adoy had a bunch of necklaces on them. They all fell off except for Adoy's waist beads. And so that's the magic I talked to you guys about. And people take that for granted. Like, it's a, Adoy. Way before Bailey said that she was going to change her name. Way before I started calling her Yoda. Way before we went with Adoy. These beads have been sitting on this little thing's neck. Just chilling. Waiting for the day for me to look at it and be like, yo. And any other day besides today, it wouldn't even make sense. The moment she became Adoy because of Yoda, this made sense.
Right? And it's
Divine timing.
you're Yoda. Shoot.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's what I brought. Oh, it is my Yoda. Well, I don't know who. I was like, whose Yoda is it? It was in my room though.
Right? I mean, it's your identification of Yoda.
And it's funny, I was at Target the other day and I picked up a Yoda because I was going to buy it for you. I was like, I'm not going to start buying her Yodas. That's silly. There's already one here.
Yep.
And it's already yours.
Hey.
Who's Yoda? And I said, when I found it, I was like, whose Yoda is this? It's Adoy's Yoda. Because it's not leaving this room anymore.
That's hilarious. Claim the Yoda.
right.
This is like the new Gary.
Who's Gary?
The gator. The little toy that Drake keeps
Oh,
taking.
Gary.
It's at the shop right now.
Yeah, so this is the family Adoy, but it's your Adoy.
The Adoy.
The Adoy.
Yeah, Drake called me Adoy yesterday. I was like, don't be saying it if you're gonna make fun of
I
me.
heard you tell him, don't be mocking me.
Yeah.
So that's what I brought to the altar so that Mom can enjoy our time together. This is generations, right? 3 generations here. It's always generations, whether they're here physically in the world or not. Please stop disrespecting your ancestors and saying, oh, I wish the other generations were here. They're here. Honor them.
They feel you.
Yeah. Do you want to be forgotten once you leave this physical form? Like, do you see how they tricked you into being forgotten?
That's another thing. In cultures, it's deeper. So it's obviously an American mindset.
Yeah, what is it, Day of the Dead?
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, like they honor the dead. Like, y'all playing yourself.
That was my first thought. Well, first I thought about Coco because the kids have been watching that movie about the little Mexican boy
Yeah.
who travels to the other
That's what
side.
I was thinking of.
Exactly. And then I'm like, okay, they actually have a thing that's not a cartoon. And then forward.
Yeah. So we're the only culture who dishonors
Right.
the dead.
And-
And to say the people who do honor the dead are
I feel like it's Americans.
Or they don't love God.
Because I feel like Africans take
God.
care of all those things.
Everybody honors their ancestors except for Americans.